So it's Yoane Wissa's final throw of the dice in true Isak style. He's released a statement. If you haven't seen it, go on Instagram and search Yoane Wissa, the blacked out profile, and you will read a full, very, very long statement. And I couldn't help but laugh when I first saw this. Laugh in the fact that we have had statements all summer from footballers who want to leave their football clubs. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. In true Alexander Isak style, Wissa's gone. 24 hours this transfer window left, and I am gagging to be staring at Bridges on the quayside with a bottle of brown ale in my hand, and he's gone for it. If ever a photo summed up the situation, just, Alexander, what did you say about the fans on your statement? I'll put a bit more in about them. I'm not going to read every word. Like I say, get yourself over Instagram, do that yourself. It is very long, and quite frankly, I'm going to see plenty of people doing that, and apparently that's content creation to just read something off a photo. Compare the two statements. Whilst we all hate this going on, players refusing to play, all of that awful stuff, I will say that Yoane Wissa's is a lot more detailed. There's a lot wider mention of the fans and how he insists that he's conducted himself professionally. But there's a key point here that I found really interesting. Apparently Brentford wouldn't stand in the players' way if a reasonable offer came in. But most importantly, unlike Alexander Isak, this was put in writing. That's interesting because when Alexander Isak did his statement, the first thing I said is like, and I know Simon Jordan said it on Talk Sport specifically, and I agreed with him, and I don't often say that, it needs to be in writing. Something as significant as a massive player for a football club, as Wissa is for Brentford, leaving, needs to be written down. All this verbal gentleman's agreement is bollocks. There's lots of parts of this statement that I don't like, and, I don't like how these two players have conducted themselves regardless. This bit for me, if I was a Brentford fan, I'd be furious. Being made to stay would tarnish his time at the football club. He's basically saying there's a last throw of the dice. If you make me stay beyond this transfer window, I'm essentially not going to put the work in for Brentford anymore, and I'm not going to score the goals that I did. Don't like that at all, but again, we know why he's doing this. It's because he's crapping his pants, as his agent is, because there's 24 hours left of the window. Do I think Yoane Wissa would be a very good player for Newcastle? Yes. Do I think he's very different to Valdemada? Yes, and I think he just adds that bit of pace, that ball-carrying ability, but he's also Premier League proven, so you're not worried about him bedding in. I don't like this, regardless of the fact he wants to sign for my football club. I don't like this at all. Yes, he's a lot more honest. There's a big mention of the fans, and he's honoured to play for Brentford, and all the good things he's done, blah, blah, blah. But something seems off with this. As much as I'd love to see him sign and get this one over the line to finish our window, I'm with Brentford on this one to a degree, because the better of the football club is always going to be more important. They've had to get rid of Mbeumo. They've lost Norgard. They don't have an out-and-out goal scorer. They've tried for the guy for Dortmund, so they are putting the bids in. But if you don't sign a player, why would you worsen your team with someone who's contracted to you? It's let's just see how this one develops. He's really digging his heels in to wear the black and white stripes in the next 24 hours. But this summer of statements is just getting absolutely ridiculous. Your thoughts down below, Newcastle fans, and as always, keep the faith. How are the lads?